Good morning, everyone. I wish to present the result of scientific investigation on the theme efficient use of energy resources in the context of sustainable development of the pulp and paper industry of Ukraine. The authors' teams includes Halina Kupalova, Anzhela Ignatyuk, Nataliia Goncharenko, Uliana Andrusiv, and Yuliana Kopetska. The pulp and paper industry plays an important role in the economy, in the meeting social needs, and in the implementation of low-carbon energy system. But it is an energy-intensive activity. According to the technological map of the European Strategic Plan for Energy Technologies, the average energy cost in the pulp and paper industry of the European Union countries are from 16 to 30%. And in Ukraine, they measures up to 40%. Reduction of energy costs in the pulp and paper industry of Ukraine, bringing them to the average European level, are especially relevant in the context of the adaptation to environmental changes caused by the global pandemic COVID-19. The pulp and paper industry is an energy-intensive sector of the economy. The second slide shows dynamics of the consumption of energy resources by enterprises of the pulp and paper industry in Ukraine and some Euro countries from 2014 to 2018. The largest growth were 2.8% in Poland and United Kingdom. In comparison with the developed European countries, Ukraine has a high energy intensity of paper production. The third slide shows that in 2017 in Ukraine on the production of paper and cardboard was spent 480 kilograms of oil equivalents. Then in Italy and Spain 480, Germany 354, and in the Netherlands, 282 kilograms of oil equivalent. In world practice, to improve energy efficiency, pulp and paper enterprises are increasing the use of renewable energy resources. Despite the large reserves of biomass in the agricultural sectors and forestry, in Ukraine, pulp and paper industry uses very little renewable resources and lags far behind foreign countries. The table shows that in 2017, the share of used renewable energy resources in total energy consumption was only 0.1%, while in Austria, 45%, Poland 46%, Finland 57%, Portugal 60%, and Sweden 66%. The efficiency of energy resources used in pulp and paper enterprises is influenced by a combination of internal and external factors. For a more detailed analysis of the influence of factors on the efficiency of the use of energy resources in the paper industry, we systemize this next group of indicators: production, economic, environmental, energy, and personnel. More detail you can see on the slide. Based on these groups of indicators, we formulated a hypothesis about the existence of a relationship between the level of energy costs for the production of 1 ton of paper and the following indicators: paper machines productivity, the share of heat recovery, the share of renewable energy resources, equipment wear and tear, investments in energy saving measures. To confirm the hypothesis, let us group 27 pulp and paper enterprises in Ukraine according to the above performance indicator. Based on the grouping's result, it was determined that there is a relationship between the effective and factor indicators. In order to identify the direction and closeness of the relationship, we will perform a correlation aggregation analysis based on the data from 27 enterprise years on the pulp and industry of Ukraine. The factors are included: Y, energy cost per 1 ton of paper and other products; hryvnia per ton. Factor futures, X1, productivity of paper machines, ton per day. X2, equipment wear percent. X3, investments in energy saving measures, hryvnia per 1 ton. According to the results of regression analysis, the multi-factor regression equation is obtained. It is one on the slide 7. The equation shows that increase the energy efficiency of the pulp and paper industry, it is advisable to implement the following measures. Technical re-equipment, modernization of production equipment, in particular paper machines, in order to increase their productivity. Increase in investments in energy efficiency technology, reconstruction of the heat supply system, and especially use of renewable energy resources. To identify the most significant barriers to the use of biomass for heat production at the pulp and paper industry, in 2019, the authors conducted an expert survey of industry experts. Distribution of answers of specialists of pulp and paper enterprises to the question, what are the obstacles to the use of renewable energy resources, is shown on slide 8. Thus, 26.9% of respondents indicated a lack of funds for the equipment of heat production. 19.2% highlighted the problems of the biomass market, weak development of infrastructure for transportation and storage of biomass, low supply on the biomass market. 15.4% stated the complexity of the technical equipment of the main production. To increase the efficiency of energy resources use, we propose a scientific and organizational model of energy modernization of the pulp and paper industry. Slide 9. It contains a set of economic and organizational tools that are systematically implemented in the regional and local level. They are aimed at the formation of intersectoral logistics, marketing, financial, scientific, and information flows. The more detail you can see on the slide 9. Thank you for your attention.